king is dead.
Long live the king.
How much did you know about Catherine Parr before getting the part?
I knew nothing about her. There's a rhyme that we use to remember all the wives of Henry VIII. It's married, beheaded, died, married, beheaded, survived. And survived is Catherine Parr. And that's basically all I knew about her. And it does her a real disservice because she's got so much more going on for her other than her relationship with Henry VIII, which, let's face it, he's a psychopath. He murdered lots of his wives.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about her, so I did loads of research. I read her biography and I put together a great playlist for me to listen to when I was on set. And I went by Anya's script, which is super punchy and not afraid to swear, as you may have noticed, and modern, and it just feels really authentic and real. And I was really excited to play this woman who feels like she's been released from a marriage that she didn't want to be in and is open to the world. She's the Queen of England. She has the opportunity to marry the man she loves. It just suddenly feels like at 35, she's got everything to play for and she's completely filled up and ready. And I wanted to play her with that kind of excitement and joyousness.
I want to know now, because you just told me, some of the songs you listened to before playing her.
Fair enough. Yeah. I listened to there's a British rapper called Little Sims. She's incredible. I listen to her a lot. There's a Swedish band called The Knife. I listen to Pixies, Tame, quite punky, kind of unusual. Anything that gave me a bit of swagger and confidence that Catherine has. There's definitely zero Tudor music on there.
Okay, I like it. So you say that she's a very confident woman, but also you bring such a sweetness and softness to her that it's really lovely to see. Is that something you were looking for? Because she's a sweet woman.
Yeah, you're the first person to pick up on that, actually. I think she has all this ambition for herself. But what's interesting about Catherine is she has this one blind spot, and it is the man that she loves. And she's just so in love with him and in lust. And she has been for years. They were together when Henry VIII spotted her in the court and was like, I want that one for my wife next. And she was completely, and he sent Thomas away so that they couldn't ever see each other again. So this is just this opportunity. And I think it's the first time she's been in love. They have a passionate relationship. He listens to her. He helps her implement her plans. But he's an ambitious, shallow man, and really he's beneath her. And it's her one great flaw. And I find that her great tragedy.
Yeah, there's a quote, I think, in the third episode where Thomas says that he listens to her like she was a man.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so sad and so terrible.
Yeah, but then you kind of realize why she loves Thomas, because for all his flaws, he is the one person that does listen to her and takes her seriously, which would be so seductive, you know.
Yeah. So how much of Jessica, is there in Catherine?
I am really ambitious to be the Queen of England, no question. It's a little secret. I mean, she's actually quite far removed from me. She's so ambitious and power hungry. I kind of loved playing the opposite of who I am and sweeping down corridors and making plans in an underhand way. And, you know, she gets into arguments with John Heffernan's character, Somerset. You know, she's not afraid of confrontation, and I can sometimes not be great at confrontation. So if I'll learn anything from her, it'll be that. I'll be better at it.
Okay, great. So I think this is a period drama, but it talks about a lot of things. And I think it's a very feminist period drama. Don't you agree?
I do, yeah. Yeah, and no small part down to Anya Reese, who's it's her first project. She's 30, I think. She's written the whole thing, she's showrun it, and it really comes from her guts, and you can really feel that in the project.
I want to know what would you think the rest of the world, not the English people. I think English people will find this very amusing and entertaining for them, but the rest of the world, what would you think would find in this show?
I think it's an epic world in which power corrupts the individual, and I think globally that is happening all the time everywhere. And it's funny, isn't it? No matter what, power corrupts, and doesn't matter if you're Tudors in the 1930s, the 50s, the 60s, now it always happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's about a world that we haven't, it's a slice of time that we haven't actually seen before. Elizabeth in her formative years, she's 14, she's an innocent, and she's coming into a corrupt world. And unfortunately, that's kind of fascinating to watch someone get corrupted.
Yeah.
Me to return as I once was. That girl is dead.